Mrs. McGlasson. This is Morgan Tanisha.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
I just have a really brief few questions to ask you.
Okay.
The first one is what your role is in the URI Theater Department.
I'm department chair, and I'm also head of stage management and theater management programs.
Okay. And as Avenue Q is your upcoming show, I wanted to know what the preparation of the production was. If there was anything different about this than previous.
Anytime we do a musical here, we launch into about 6 weeks of rehearsal prior to opening. So starting the last week of September, for example, we've been in rehearsal since then, music, dance, and acting rehearsals. This one also requires the additional skill of puppetry.
Okay.
Which is certainly something most musicals don't require you to learn.
Right, so is this a more difficult obstacle than the other ones?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And how is the ultimate result? How is it coming along?
I would say everybody's hard at work right now. We have our puppet coach, a professional from New York City, here with us for a couple days. And he's working with the kids one-on-one and in a large group just to clean up all their skills and get them ready for their opening, which is about a week away.
Awesome. And you said that Tech Weekend is coming up, which is a very busy time. Can you explain what Tech Weekend entails?
Tech Weekend begins Friday for us, and it runs through Sunday. It's basically 12-hour days. It's where you set all of the lighting cues, sound cues, video cues, and you get yourself ready to add costumes, which goes on Monday night. So anything technical having to do with the show, lights, sound, video, microphones, body mics,
right,
moving scenery, working with new crew members, all of that, follow spot, all of that happens over Tech Weekend.
So a very crucial time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and how will the theater department monitor the success of the show?
Well, I think your biggest response is just listening to your audiences. You know, it's...
Right, so through reviews and sales and that kind of thing.
You know, less and less theaters get reviews. And, for the actors, good actors get a strong feeling from the performances they give. There's a saying that they can feel an audience. And, that's really your payoff, is how much the audiences gets the message of your show. You can feel if they're with you, if they get the parts that are funny, if they get the parts that are touching. It's just a unique, relationship between an actor and an audience. And it, if everything goes the way you want it to, it certainly includes a large payoff.
Right. Right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And how many people roughly does it take to put on a show like Avenue Q?
Oh, Lord, I don't know. There's like 15 in the cast. You have a band of 6 people. There's a musical director. There's a choreographer. There's a director. There's assistant directors. I don't know. I'd say close to 100 people by the time you count everyone who sewed a costume or colored a scenery or painted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably about 100 people.
Right. And finally, what lies ahead for URI Theater and yourself? And if you could change
our
anything.
Next production will be auditioning in December, and our next production goes up in February, and it's a classic American realistic drama called All My Sons. And that one will hold auditions, like I said, the first week of December, and it plays in mid-February. It's by Arthur Miller. And that's what's next.
Okay, and what does URI Theater mean to you, personally?
What does it mean to me?
Yes.
Well, that's a big question. I'm looking at my assistant. I guess what it means to me is a place where people who have a passion for theater work together with students who are dedicated to becoming professionals in what they do.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for taking the time.
All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.